3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff of the mighty Delta IV Heavy rocket with NASA's Parker Solar Probe, a daring mission to shed light on the mysteries of our closest star, the Sun.
What did the Parker Probe discover on the Sun? We all know that the universe is a cosmic system of matter and energy of which Earth and many other planets, stars, and galaxies are a part of. The universe is full of mysteries. It is almost impossible for people to get at the root of every matter present in the universe. But now science and technology have developed so much that humans are even capable of producing artificial rain. We even took a trip to the moon, making the Sun the next stop for further discoveries. So in this video, we're going to discuss the discovery of the Parker Probe on the Sun. Want to know more about it? Well then, switch this video to full screen and watch this video till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tech Universe. Before starting, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to get more updates on the space and tech world. That being said, let's begin. The space probe launched by NASA named Parker Probe is the only spacecraft made by humans that has successfully recorded its name in being the first ever spacecraft, which has touched the Sun last year. It has gone so close to the surface of the Sun that if it were anything else, it would burn away into ashes. This announcement had been made at a press conference on the 14th of December at the American Geophysical Union Fall Meeting in New Orleans. As per the information provided by NASA about the discoveries made by this space probe, the Parker Probe has come close to up to 10 million kilometers from the surface of the Sun. The probe has flown through the corona, which is the upper atmosphere of the Sun, to capture images of that dynamic environment by characterizing the magnetic fields there and also by identifying the particles and the radioactivity. It was a massive achievement for the scientists of National Aeronautics and Space Engineering, as the probe became the first ever spacecraft to touch the Sun. Just like how landing on the Moon has made them understand the matters and particles of which the Moon is made of, the information provided by the probe has also helped them to gather critical information about one of the closest stars to the Earth, and has also made them identify the influence of the Sun on the solar system. According to the information collected from the reports, the spacecraft by NASA has used its wide-field imager for the purpose of capturing images of the unique structures of the coronal streamers in the upper atmosphere of the Sun named corona. The spacecraft has flown below and above the coronal streamers to give us information on the conditions, temperature, and movements of the particles in the upper atmosphere of the Sun. The pictures sent back by the probe to the authority of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration had shown the people a unique and unseen side of the solar system that is going to remain elusive for a long time. The pictures from the Parker Probe have clearly shown that the switchbacks that are the striking magnetic zigzag structures in the solar wind were very close to the hottest planet of the solar system. After traveling half of its distance toward the Sun, the probe has identified the place where those features used to originate. Nur Rayufi, the scientist of the Parker Probe project at AEPL, has also made a statement regarding the spacecraft. He stated that it was flying very close to the Sun and was also able to sense the critical condition of the corona, which no spacecraft has been able to do earlier. He had also mentioned that they have seen the evidence of the probe flying through the coronal streamers at the corona by visualizing the data of magnetic field, solar wind, and the white light images sent back by the spacecraft. Traveling of the probe through pseudostreamer. The Parker Probe has passed through pseudostreamer, while it has gone 14.97 solar radii, which are around 6.4714 million miles deeper from the surface of the Sun. The picture by the spacecraft shows the massive structures of the pseudostreamer as ribbon-like structures above the surface of the Sun, which were also visible from the Earth during the time of solar eclipses. While passing through the pseudostreamer, the Parker Probe has recorded many changes in the surrounding ambience. Like the conditions began to calm, the particles slowed down, and the number of switchbacks also dropped at the solar wind. The Parker Probe has gone through the Ulfen critical surface, which is the only point in the solar system that signifies the end of the solar atmosphere and the starting of the solar wind. The Ulfen critical surface has a boundary, whereas the Sun also doesn't have a solid surface. Its boundary is the point where the magnetic forces end and the solar material gets bound to the Sun by gravity. Within the region of the pseudostreamer, the spacecraft has experienced itself in a region where the magnetic fields exerted by the particles have become so strong that it has also become capable of taking over the movement of the particles there. The trapped particles at the surface of the Sun were proof of the fact that the spacecraft had gone through that portion of the solar system where the flow of wind is under the control of the magnetic field exerted by the particles there. The probe also captured an image which is representing a spot from where the switchbacks used to originate, and it was located at a visible surface of the Sun known as the photosphere. Earlier, scientists believed in the fact that the switchbacks were very rare in the solar system, but this misconception was cleared by the Parker probe launched by NASA that it was not rare, but a very common thing in the solar system. Although this discovery of the solar probe has cleared the misconception of the scientists regarding switchbacks, it has also raised many questions like where do the switchbacks come from, where do they evolve, and how they were formed, etc. During the sixth fly of the Parker solar probe near the Sun, it sent back the data showing that the switchbacks consist of a higher percentage of helium and used to occur in patches. This was during the closest orbit of the probe to the Sun on its sixth flyby. The structure of the originating region of switchbacks is exactly the same as the structure of the magnetic funnel at the base of the corona. When scientists have discovered the patches aligned with magnetic funnels, which have emerged from the photosphere within the structures of the convection cells, called supergranules, the origin of the switchbacks has become narrowed. The eccentricity of the Sun's border. The Parker solar probe has also captured some images of the border of the Sun, which shows that the Ulfven critical surface is not evenly smooth and completely round, but rather the edge of the boundary has wrinkles on its surface. The director of NASA's Heliophysics Division at Washington, Nicky Fox, also made a statement for the probe that he is very excited to see the upcoming discoveries of this first ever human-designed spacecraft, which reached so close to the surface of the Sun. The first passage of the probe through the corona, which lasted only a few hours, was a result of the dedication and hard work of the scientists behind the project. It was expected that within the upcoming 4 years, the probe will come closer to 8.86 solar radii, which are around 3.83 million miles from the surface of the Sun. While having a look at the activity cycle of the Sun from the last 11 years, it can be said that the corona is being driven by solar activity. The outer edge of the corona is going to expand, and as a result, it will give a chance to the Parker probe to stay in the upper atmosphere of the Sun for a very long time. That's all for this video, guys. We hope that our video has helped you in getting all the information regarding the discoveries made by the Parker probe on the Sun and has cleared all your queries regarding this topic. Thanks for staying till the end and being with us for watching the whole video. Do hit the like button and press the bell icon for getting notifications about our latest videos. Please don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Are you a space enthusiast? Do you think the discoveries we are making about the Sun will be helpful for us? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, peace.